Lizard.
Really?
Yeah.
Lizard.
This is what we're doing.
Lizard.
Yeah.
Lizard.
Why?
Lizard.
Okay, but
Lizard.
you're
Lizard.
it's
Lizard. Lizard.
Will you stop it now? It's driving me crazy.
Lizard.
It needs to be.
No, give me that.
No. Aw.
I'm keeping this until after the podcast, at least. All right, and then maybe more, depending on how I feel.
This is bullshit.
This is driving me fucking nuts. Why are you? Why are you even doing this? Like, what is the point?
Did you not see it?
See what?
The lizard.
Are you talking about what we watched?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, of course I saw it. The giant fuck off lizard.
Yeah.
But like, you don't need to sit here and just spam the button the whole time. A couple of times is cool. It's a lizard.
Wait. You're telling me, as our local dinosaur-tism specialist, you don't vibe with this?
Of course I vibe with it. What I don't vibe with is an hour and a half of the same sound effect being played in my fucking ear. I'm trying to grind ranked Marvel Rivals over here, and all I keep hearing is
lizard.
I'm done.
I wasn't pressing it that fast.
I can't focus on my Moon Knight gameplay when you're acting like this.
You just hate it because it's great.
Enough of that. Now that I've gotten that out of my system and I've gotten the button away from your clutches, we can start the show.
Okay. You gonna read the summary or am I gonna read it?
I mean, do you want to read a summary?
No, I can't really read that well.
All right. It's about what I figured.
Even though I'm the one that wrote this.
Yeah, a little Devin summary action. Let's see how this goes, everybody. It's gonna be a trip for all of us. Picking up where we left off last week, the crew meet up at the ruins to find out that Kinemon and the gang are time-traveling goons from the past. After learning their redefined lore, the gang learns the new strategy of how to retake Wano. The plan is, we gotta leak our album cover and the fans will get it. Meanwhile, Chief of Thieves shows up, and lo and behold, it's time to rob people, but none other than Jack shows up, which then sparks the local alcoholic to arrive in his scaly form, demanding his ex-wife to see the kids. Kaido, the motherfucking dragon! Remember, flared bases are important, so break out the lubes, so that next week our buttholes are ready. All right, well, this was doing pretty good until the very end. God damn it.
Hey, I just want people to be safe.
I mean, that's fair, but we're not that kind of podcast. If we end up going into sex advice, then we're going to have to rework some things.
Well, with the drops that this show's doing, I just felt like, it was necessary. It was a surprise.
All right. Well, that was great. Honestly, I expected slightly worse. It was succinct. It hit all the points, and I didn't feel too much like a degenerate reading it, at least until the end. So, you know what? I say job well done, Devin. Well done.
Yay! I put 2 brain cells together and rubbed them.
Yeah, see you again in another 2 years when you write your next one.
This is the way.
This is the way. So what are you feeling this week? How do you fare after this set of episodes?
I struggled. I'm not going to lie. I struggled with these episodes.
Really?
They just didn't grip me around the throat hard enough,
Okay.
Like, I also just don't love time travel in any medium.
Okay.
So, like, that was a huge part of it. Plus, the obvious fake outs that they were doing, from last week to this week. It was just like, really? We're going to milk this bit? This bit's not even that funny. Feelings like that. That's how I felt.
Wait, what were you thinking wasn't funny exactly?
The whole bit where they were like pretty much like acting like, oh my god, Kinemon and them have been dead the whole time.
Oh, that. Okay.
And I was just like, this is dumb. They're going to give us some other explanation. And they did. It's time travel with the time fruit. I hate it.
I mean, that we obviously knew that they weren't truly dead. We've already met and seen them.
Right.
I didn't expect a time travel thing. What I expected was the graves to just be a cover-up from whatever happened.
Right. And then instead we went with the lazier route, which is just time travel.
I don't think time travel is the lazier route. I think the lazier expected route is what I just said. Time travel is, it's not super inspiring. It's been done before. I think I'm just surprised to see it in One Piece.
Right. That's what I mean. Like, to me, I'm just like, I can't be shocked because it's One Piece, but I also don't like it because it's One Piece. I don't know how to explain it. It's just one of those things where I look at it and I go, I hate you, Oda. Why you do this to me?
I wish you had more words.
Right? Like, my vocabulary is stunted because of this. Like, I'm still processing it, the information. And it's brewing in my gut, but it's like being lactose intolerant. It's not sitting well.
Right.
Like, it's not immediately bad. Like, don't get me wrong, the cheese was great, going down my mouth hole. But once it's in my stomach, it's starting to boil and fester. And here I am just going, I don't like that.
Okay.
I guess time travel in cinema and me, it's my lactose intolerance. Like, I don't overtly hate it. I don't go out of my way to eat it. I'll still eat it when it's there, but I don't enjoy it afterwards.
Yeah, there's a fine line that needs to be walked in basically every case of time travel story. I will say that two things mainly prevent me or make me not immediately have the ick about this. The first is that I don't think this isn't really going to be the centerpiece of what's going on. It's just a thing that Oda decided to have be the case in order to spice things up, I suppose. That obviously I can't say with 100% confidence because this is the first set of episodes we've gotten with it, and who knows what other wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey things might happen with. I feel like she was given a name, but I can't remember what it was. But Oden's wife, who was the owner of the time fruit.
It started with an O or something, I want to say.
Well, they all start with an O. It's a matter of what comes after that.
That's the hard part with this arc, I'm realizing, is that a lot of their names are similar, but not.
Well, again, I need to be on the same episode as Brendan so I can get the clarification for this once again about what the O in front of women's name means, because I have completely forgotten. It's some sort of honorific of some kind, I think. Or maybe it was like O is just the way you say miss or Mrs. in the culture at the time. I don't remember. But yeah, so a lot of the women's names begins with an O, and then it's really just about what comes after it. That's why when Luffy refers to Tama or Kiku, it's just, you only hear him say Tama. You don't hear him say the O Tama part. So
Right.
I've tried to adopt that also just because it's way easier to try and remember it without the O's because everyone has one. But the second thing that I think makes me more tolerant of there just being time travel now is the fact that the time fruit only allows you to go forward in time. You don't get to go backward. And I think that solves a lot of the general issues that people have with time travel being a facet of a story, because the immediate inclination is, well, we're just going to go back in time and fix the mistakes that led us to this terrible situation. But now that we have this fruit and you can only go forward, then there's no opportunity like that where you try and fix mistakes and you just infinitely repeat the same set of circumstances to try and find the optimal outcome.
Right. I don't know. I can't really comment on it because I don't know if this is going to come up again. I hope it doesn't.
I bet it will.
It probably will, though, because now it's a factor. It just feels dirty, Yeah,
I mean, we're going to end up seeing more of this, if not Oden's wife also, because we have there's several facets of this that we haven't really explored yet. One, there's allegedly supposed to be 9 people that are part of this prophecy from Oden's wife, this so-called Akazaya 9, but we only have 5 of them. And it seems to be implied that the 9 are people that were sent forward in time by her. We only have 5 so far. The one I'm most worried about, and I don't necessarily know if they're part of the 9 or not, they just don't ever address where Momonosuke's sister goes.
Yeah, that's kind of dark. Did she die?
I don't know. I want to know. I don't think so.
I don't think she did. Maybe she got, blooped, further,
too far in time?
right?
Or not far enough in time?
I don't know.
I don't either, but I think it's very strange that A, Kinemon doesn't mention it, and B, nobody else in the room listening picks up on the fact that she's never mentioned, outside of the fact that she was there with the mother.
Yeah,
Maybe she wasn't blooped through time at all. Maybe she stayed with mom.
maybe mom and her died.
I mean, mom is definitely dead. Oh, excuse me. The hiccup hit me right in the middle of that laugh. Oh, that felt weird. Oh, God, my chest hurts.
That was good.
My chest hurts. Like right in the middle of my chest. Between my breasts. Just like, oh, God. Oh, that hit hard. Ugh.
It's okay. You survived.
Okay. Whew.
You survived.
Yeah, I'm, yeah. I just thought, with like the hit TV show, I Shouldn't Be Alive. They're going to tell my story.
So there I was in the production studio, listening, talking about nonsense about time travel, and then it hit.
And I was losing my mind, and just in the middle of a funny joke, it hit. It came for me.
Ruining the laughter. The crowd silenced in awe.
The aforementioned crowd, just you.
Woo! Go me!
Oh my God. I've lost all momentum in this conversation now. What were we talking about? His sister.
We were talking about time travel, the sister, the mom being dead. Maybe not.
Right, yeah. Like, what if the sister also stayed behind and then they just fucking... Like, the mom definitely dead.
Hold on. Now I just had this thought, right? So she sends them in the future. If she doesn't send the sister, that's fucked up.
It is fucked up.
Like, that's fucked up in the sense of, like, you made it apparent which one's your favorite child.
Yeah.
Like, yes, I could have sent you both in the future, but... You're...
Oh no, but I'm all out of time juice.
Right. Right. Like that's what I don't like about time travel. Like, and like, okay, so could she not time travel herself out as well? It's implied that maybe the daughter did or not. She wasn't really in frame a lot.
No, she got no speaking lines at all in these episodes. She's mentioned, she's shown with the shaded over face look, and that's it. We get nothing else. We barely get a good look at her. I've got half a mind to go look at her and see what she looks like in case we've actually come across her at some point and we just didn't know it yet. But the mom, that one the motivation I understand more, her staying behind. I'm willing to bet she could move herself forward also, but it's one of those things of like, oh, I found, like, after all of this time jumping, I finally found the one who accepts me and loves me, and I'm gonna die with them now because going forward in time, I'll never find anyone like them again, so I just want to die here with them.
What if she's that old lady? Wait, no, that wouldn't make sense.
The Kunoichi?
No, not that one. The old lady that was in the town. But that wouldn't make sense. Why would she be praying?
Oh, her.
Yeah. Yeah, that wouldn't make sense.
Yeah, I don't think that would check out.
See, this is why I don't like time travel. It makes me have to think about this shit, and I don't like it.
But that's good. That's the fun part, is like trying to guess and work out what could be the case.
No, because it's stupid. Because how did she survive the fire? And also, how do they not all have like smoke inhalation like issues?
Look, I don't have all of the answers. In fact, I have none of the answers. All I have is random guesses and ravings of a madman who just hiccuped and burped at the same time and feels like he's at half lung capacity. I don't know. I like it. I said before that she's definitely dead. However,
it's One Piece. She could also totally not be dead.
She could totally not be dead. It was a flashback, but all we saw her was inside of a burning building and doing relatively okay, by the way. The fire on the outsides around the perimeter of the building, but the middle of it where her and her daughter were sitting, and Momo, I think Momo was also sitting there initially too, right? Like it was the three of them.
I don't know. I don't remember. See, this is where I'm getting confused because I don't remember Momo being with the sister as well. I thought they all got dragged in.
What do you mean by dragged in?
No, wait, no. Momo ran in with them, I thought, because Kinemon was carrying the dragon all the way from the, or wasn't he?
No, I think Momo's I think Momo was with the mother and sister. At this point, Momo doesn't even have the dragon fruit yet.
I guess, yeah, that would make more sense.
Which, by the way, I don't know that we ever really talked about it. I'm pretty sure we haven't, since we surmised that Kaido has the dragon fruit, which confirmed. Fucking nailed it.
Hell yeah, fucking called it. Except for the fact that it wasn't Western.
Yes.
I'm still kind of pissed about that, but you know what? It's fine.
It's another Eastern-looking dragon.
W is still W.
W is a W. It's not 100%. It's like a 95%, but that's okay. 95% is definitely going to get mom and dad off our backs. But this begs the question, Devin. We have 2 representations of Eastern dragons in the form, presumably, of devil fruits. Now, it seems like Kaido has a true devil fruit up to this point, outside of the fact that he has had the horns this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And Momo, as we know, also can turn into a dragon, both Eastern representations of dragons. So what's going on here? Does he just have the best version of a dragon smile fruit?
So here's my hot thought.
Go on.
Most Zoans, when they're not in Zoan form, they just look like they normally do, right? They look like people.
Generally speaking, yeah.
So Momo, normally, no dragon form. But with all the smile fruit people, they still have, like, animal things on them.
Yeah.
I wonder if Kaido has a smile version of Momo's fruit.
Yeah. That's what I would assume too, other than the fact that Kaido gets a transformation. We haven't seen any of the smile users do an actual transformation.
Right.
They just have animal features, which is the part where I'm like, does he just have a perfected smile where it allows for a transformation, but his normal form, like humanoid form, is still invaded by animal features? Or is there some weird loophole dragon fruit or lizard model whatever fruit thing going on here?
Lizard.
I'm gonna die. Kill me. I'm not sure. My instinct would say that he has a smile, but I don't know.
The other thing is, how long has he been in that form, right? Did he get it before the 20-year time jump? Did he get it after? I don't know.
Well, yeah, we also don't know how long Kaido has been producing smiles for either.
Right. It's confusing. Like, I can cook up some, like, brain rot theories, like, oh, what if they both, like, Momo and Kaido ate half of the same apple, right? I'm just calling it apple just for the sake of, devil fruit.
Yes, of course.
But, like, we don't, like, what happens if you only eat half a devil fruit? Do you still get the powers? What, like, we don't know this information. So it's like, and then also the smiles. I'm still not convinced we know exactly how smiles are made and or how they work as a full function. Like, we just don't. There's too many holes in the question. We're literally holding a fucking sifter and all the information's pouring out, and I don't know fact from fiction.
No, that's definitely true. We don't have all the information on smiles at all. We just have seen a bunch of these animal human hybrids that are the result of the smiles. So truly, I'm still guessing when I say that smile users don't have the ability to transform like a normal Zoan. It's just been the case so far that we've seen a bunch of examples of smile users and not one of them has transformed yet. So I've just kind of blanket statement,
right?
None of them can, but it can still be true that they can.
Yeah, could they still have the potential to have their Sailor Moon transformation sequence?
Yeah, absolutely. So I guess we'll see in time.
Watching Kaido transform, though, that caught me off guard. I was like, okay, he's having a alcoholic, moment. Sorry, Dad, don't get the bell. And then all of a sudden it's like, whoa, Dad, stop turning into a dragon. Oh, God, Dad, you're going into the sky. Oh, God, things are happening.
Oh, you're bringing about a thunderstorm. What's going on?
Oh, no, not the thunder belt.
The thunder belt.
Yeah, he grabs the belt from the sky. He grabs a...
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah. Gave me a little bit of chills, with this transformation. I'm just watching this guy go fucking nuts. He's just angry little fucker.
I am surprised by the color difference from his tattoo to his dragon form and how the dragon form still has the tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of bummed that he's blue and not orange, but I understand why he's blue.
Go on. Why is he blue?
Just shut up. That's why.
What do you mean? You just said you understand why he's blue.
That's the reason. Shut up.
Gosh,
That's why.
that's not a reason.
It just is.
You made it sound like you had some grander insight.
Isn't blue and orange supposed to be complementary colors anyways, color theory-wise?
I don't know. They're not opposites on the wheel exactly. Unless they are, and I'm just a big dumb idiot.
I don't know. But also to feel another big dumb idiot moment. So, as I was watching my episodes earlier, Juan was with us, or with me, and as I'm watching this reveal, I'm like, oh, I fucking knew it. I'm sitting here like screaming from the bleachers, like, oh, I fucking knew it. He was a dragon all along. And then Juan goes, what? You don't mean the guy whose name Kaido, which literally means dragon in Japanese, is a dragon? And I went, what?
Oh.
So apparently, or at least to that source, apparently Kaido just means dragon.
Well,
Yeah.
surely not.
Surely not. We don't have any fact checkers to prove this, and I'm too afraid to Google. But yeah, that's what I was told. And so I went, well, now I don't feel as good about my guess, but at the same time, fuck you. Fuck you, I was right.
There's straight up no way that his name just flat out means dragon.
You know what, I'm going to Google it.
Also, you're totally right. Orange is definitely the complementary to blue.
Can mean ocean route or way of the... Juan, you're a liar! Well, this is also AI answering. Strong kid, joy boy. I also may be spelling his name wrong.
At this point, I would maybe caution not looking up anything else.
Yep. Not looking any further. I've looked at the Forsaken text, and I don't understand it, so I'm closing it off.
And none of it made any sense, and that's worrisome. Because it could mean something for the future.
And this is why we don't look at the forbidden text.
Yes, this is why I looked up the color wheel and not the meaning of Kaido's name. Yeah. To give you that orange compliment, though, he did have fire coming off of him somewhere.
Right.
I don't know where or what part of his body it was or why, but he had like a little ring of fire around his midsection or something. So there's that. You get a little bit of that orange flare.
Right. It's fucking baller, though.
Oh.
Definitely reminded me of Dragon Ball Z, though.
Well, yeah,
I feel like those type of dragons and, weather, they just go hand in hand.
Yeah. Rayquaza from Pokemon.
But now that we know that fucking time travel exists, for damn sure there's probably one of the dragons can make a wish come true or something, and it's going to be something stupid.
What makes you say that?
Dragon Ball.
Oh, you're just saying that because time travel exists, why not wish magic also?
Yep.
I see.
Watch there be a crossover where Shenron and Kaido have to fight each other.
Oh my god.
And they're just snaking around each other while biting and beating the...
Yeah.
Let them fight. Kaiju battle. Yes.
They'll be doing like the dragon dance from Avatar, The Last Airbender.
Oh.
Two dragons just intertwining through the sky.
If Momo does that.
Yeah.
Oh, but he's a little babu dragon. He's a little baby.
Well, there's always time. He'll grow up in a couple of years, be big old dragon, maybe.
I don't know. If they do another time skip, I'm going to riot. But then again, they could also just time travel them.
Well, now we don't have access to the time for now, anyway.
Allegedly.
For now, I'm saying for now.
Allegedly.
Yes, that is what I'm implying.
I don't like time travel. I don't like it.
I couldn't tell. I was really unsure what your stance was up to this point.
It's lazy. No. Bad.
I feel like it's kind of the opposite. Like you're setting yourself up for a more complicated story by including time travel. Because now you have to balance this extra bullshit.
But that's what I mean. It's just extra bullshit.
Right. That doesn't make it lazy. That makes you have to now do more work to make your story make sense.
It's dumb.
Is it overused? Yes, absolutely.
That's the part that I hate about it. It's overused. I'm done with it. Get out of here.
Get out of here. I don't know. I'm okay for now. I'll wait and see how it goes. I'm intrigued. I hope she's dead. That basically is what it comes down to. I hope she's dead, and I hope nobody's found the time fruit in the last 20 years. If I was a betting man, I would say that my first statement is true, that she's dead. However, I would be willing to bet that somebody, maybe in this arc probably, has discovered the time fruit, and they're just hiding it for now.
What would happen if Foxy and her got into a battle with their respective devil fruits, the slow-mo beam and the time fruit?
I think the world would probably just explode.
Right? Like, it just creates a black hole.
Yeah, I don't think the world would be able to take that. I had some dumb joke to make, and now it's completely left my mind because you mentioned Foxy, and it wiped all my memory banks.
I flashbanged it out.
Basically, yeah.
I threw a flashbang in the server room.
I don't know. It'll come back to me at some point.
Also, they did Beppo dirty this week
By giving him the runs?
by showing him have the runs.
He's like shivering in a bush.
Yeah, but like they even added the sound effects. I was just they did him dirty. Like, they could have just given him privacy. We didn't need to hear that. And instead, they showed him literally just unleashing hell in the woods.
Yeah.
They did him dirty.
Why did Beppo need to get the runs?
Right? What is the narrative importance of this?
It's fine. It's whatever. I did find it funny, though, that scene. This I'm talking about last week's episodes for a second because I wasn't here.
Mm-hmm.
When Law crossed paths with Hawkins and he put that stupid basket over his head to try and mask his identity, and then he immediately crouches down and goes, "Roo."
Yep.
This is clearly Trafalgar Law. Hawkins is like, "Oh, okay, I get it."
I did bring it up last week. I was like, yes, I can't let them know who I am. Meanwhile, me also uses my number one devil fruit, ability, and 2, wearing my Jolly Roger on my fucking clothes.
Yeah, just like, I can't let Hawkins know who I am. Use his signature ability. It hasn't covered up the hand tattoos. Jolly Roger on my clothes.
It's the equivalent of wearing like a fucking playing fucking War Thunder and like someone has like, I don't know, like a top hat on their tank where it's like, yes, that is definitely not a Sherman.
Like, you might as well rob a bank and plaster your social security card to the front of your chest.
Right?
Like, you go to rob a bank with a ski mask on and your driver's license is taped to your face.
Your fucking Walmart guest tag on your chest.
Yeah, you're still wearing your uniform from your day job and it's got your, "Hi, my name is Trafalgar Law. How may I assist you today?
May I please make a withdrawal of everything?"
I'd like to make a withdrawal of your life."
But yeah, it definitely was a choice.
Oh, yeah. Went out the window super quickly. Not that it ends up mattering because they ran the treasure boat right through there about 2 minutes later.
So this kind of feeds into, last week's stuff, feeds into this week. So last week, I made a whole big deal about, like, this is so stupid, getting the food to the town. And I was like, they literally have no way to defend themselves. They're immediately going to get robbed. And lo and behold, this week, they get robbed by some bandits. Surprise, surprise. Like, they didn't even have enough time to store that shit.
They did and they didn't, right? Because they offload that entire boat so quickly, and then they even start dismantling it all in the same day. The giant fuck-off treasure boat is unloaded of all of its goods, and then in the same day, they start breaking it down for fucking parts. They start shopping it. And it's almost completely gone.
Right?
By the time that our heroes leave the town. I'm not worried at all about them getting caught out with food. They worked fast and efficient to hide all of the evidence. There was no record of that ship ever being anywhere near there by the end of that night.
Right. But they still got robbed of all their food.
Yeah.
Or they're in the process of getting robbed of all their food. What'd you think of Shuten Maru?
Oh, they kept mentioning Shutenmaru, whose other name I can't remember anymore, and I'm not going to Google.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
They kept bringing him up as the strongest guy in the world now, and I mean, first of all, Cap.
Right.
Second of all, they keep giving him this very ominous overlay where it just shadowed over everything, unlockable Smash Bros. Character style with the red background. And I was just waiting for him to pop up on our screens for the first time and just be a fucking goon, like just a comedy break in the show, because that just felt like the most One Piece thing to do is set this guy up to be a complete badass and super strong and just gonna tear a hole through anyone and then just have him be a goofy guy when he's actually on your screen.
Right.
That's what I was waiting for. The version of him that we got, not quite that. Almost somewhere in the middle where he's not really comedic, but he's kind of lazy, but is still clearly very strong. This motherfucker's going toe to toe with Jack right now in a sword fight and is kind of winning. Like, he let himself be caught up in that whirlwind of blades that Jack throws his way. He's just standing there eating that shit, dude.
Yeah.
And then he gets some good ass hits on Jack when Jack's actually fighting back. I was kind of digging Shutenmaru's vibe.
I was kind of hoping that Jack would get iced and be done.
Oh, that would have been awesome.
Right? Like, just be like, no more Jack. He's old news. But at the same time, I was grateful because I'm not pointing fingers, but somebody was trying to hoodwink us and say, oh, no, we didn't know Jack was alive. We don't know. He's still at the bottom of the ocean. And I was like, no, the fuck? They literally said he was here 7 days ago.
Yeah. Well, Luffy and Zoro are like, he's at the bottom of the ocean because the last time they saw him was when the elephant, Zoe, actually broke his bow and sent him to the bottom of the ocean.
Right.
But then Kiku immediately after that is like, no, he was just here like a couple of days ago. He's the one who did this, in fact. Did someone say it before Kiku? I don't remember this.
Well, no, it wasn't a character. It was one of us.
Oh, did this happen last week and I wasn't here for it?
Yeah.
Oh, what happened? Wait, what is it? What is this? Did someone spoil?
No, not someone spoiling, because, again, it was just last week. It was just, them saying, oh, well, you don't know for sure if Jack's back. And it's like, my brother in Christ, they literally said it.
Oh, okay. Was it Brendan?
No.
Oh, it was Juice Boy.
I didn't want to say names. I didn't want to.
No, it's fine. We can say names.
It was Justin. He totally forgot.
It's on recording. What do you mean you don't want to say names? It's on recording. Everyone listened to it last week. The audience knows. It's not a secret.
Yeah, but you didn't know.
In this moment, I didn't know, but with the magic of the time fruit, I went ahead and...
No! It strikes again! I hate this bullshit! Is that what's happening to you every single time? You don't make it to a recording, you're actually just being in the process of teleported to the future?
Yeah, I actually went ahead a couple of weeks for some other reason.
That would be terrible.
I'm like retroactively spoiling myself.
Right. Because again, besides the Kaido reveal, there's nothing really juicy to sink our teeth in except for, how they, the elaborate plan of telling everyone with a tattoo of a moon, hey, revolution this time, save it on your,
Save the date, yeah. RSVP, please.
Right.
I liked the little detail of when they were all sitting in the ruins there and Kinemon was going over everything, that we got a chance to hear what, more specifically, Usopp, Robin, and Frankie were doing, and that the jobs that they've been doing all this time actually has some sort of reason to it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's easy to sit there and go, well, these just kind of feel like jobs that they'd be good at. Robin does the very look pretty, but also like dancing geisha occupation pretty well. Frankie, obviously already a carpenter. Usopp, great at lying to people and just being a showman. So all of these things already made sense for them. But for it to have some actual narrative purpose where they're each trying to accomplish a certain goal towards the mission was pretty cool. I liked having those little facts.
No, yeah, I like that. What I don't like is the Nami and everyone just waltzing right up like, hey guys, we were late. Shut up. Don't ask questions.
I think they had been there. They'd met Kinemon and all of them already. They were out looking for Luffy all this time too.
Were they? They didn't really necessarily explain that. They made it sound like they just showed up haphazardly, like, oh, we just happened to be in the neighborhood. Because they weren't dressed up like everyone else yet either. They kind of just show up.
I mean, Luffy's the only other one that, because this is the entire group that came from Whole Cake. Yeah, I mean, I'm making a little bit of a leap in saying that they had met up with Kinemon and maybe even Law at this point already, but...
Because at that point, they would have been dressed up in their attire then.
Yeah.
Kinemon would not just let them free roam. Well, one, Sanji naked, and two... you know what I mean? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of fair.
So they just happened to find them. That pisses me off. That it's just like, really?
I don't know. The only other thing that makes me think they had already been there is that at no point were they as surprised to see Law or Kinemon when they rolled up. So it made me think that they had already been there and, Kinemon just didn't give them the clothes yet because they didn't have a mission. They were just meandering around looking for Luffy.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, who really knows? We'll probably never get an actual answer to this.
But that's why I don't like it, is because there is no actual answer. It's just, shut up. We're moving on with the plot. Kaido's here. Ooh, look over here.
Look at the big blue dragon.
Ooh, look at the new plot device that's happening now. Ooh, don't think about the past and the issues it has. And
look at Shenron. How are our heroes going to get out of this one?
Continuity. Who needs that? Ooh.
Never heard of her.
Also, did you think that Zoro was ever going to meet up with him again?
No.
As soon as that off-brand Sylph came out, I just went, yeah, there he goes.
Yeah, he had to fight the white tiger with the sword in his mouth and a matching eye scar. And he stayed behind in the middle of a forest. And I thought to myself, well, guess we're not seeing Zoro for a little while.
And immediately, yes, a town is below us. I'm going to go there.
That must be where my friends are. A place with boats? We're pirates.
This show hurts my head. He's a goldfish. Zoro's a goldfish.
Yeah.
Because he knew where they were going. They were going to the castle. Yes, a port. That must be where everyone's meeting. What?
I don't think he knows where that was.
But he's been there. He knows where. He's been there.
I don't think they've been to the ruined castle yet.
Zoro did.
Yeah, but it's Zoro.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. Like, he has the memory of a goldfish.
Yeah, I mean, it's Zoro. Zoro's not going to remember shit.
Castle, port, those are the same thing, right? Small fishing bungalow, castle. Yeah, these are the same. It hurt my soul.
Okay, I remembered something else that I wanted to talk about. I'm still annoyed because I can't remember the thing that I wanted to ask you before about. That hasn't come back to me. But in the flashback of the past / the future when they're sent 20 years forward, basically the entire time, Kiku's face is shaded over. Like at no point is Kiku's face visible when they're in the present day. I'm just like not really sure why they made that choice.
See, I don't remember paying attention to that detail specifically, but yeah.
They go through a lot of scenes from the past there when they're talking, especially when they come upon that group of other people that just wander up and are like, hey, we're followers. We've been waiting for 20 years and we want to help you guys. Like there are scenes where all of them are visible in the screen at the same time, which is to say Kinemon, the other two, and Momo are there, and then Kiku is also somewhere there in the background, but Kiku's face is basically never visible. It's either shaded over or all of the features are gone. Like you just can't see the eyes or the mouth or whatever, but everyone else is totally visible.
I think it's just because she's not the focal point of that moment, because she's not adding or detracting from the narrative in those moments, but I agree. It's why. Like, why?
Yeah, like, well, why? Like, Raizo and Kanjuro, they're not contributing in any way to what goes on in these scenes, but you can totally make out everything that they look like. And there are even some close-ups. I'm like actively going through the scene right now as we're talking about it. And there's even one part that I forgot where basically everyone gets a close-up of their face, but Kiku's is cut off. You can only see her face from the lip down, basically. You get like a little bit of nose and that's it.
Yeah, it seems kind of weird.
Also, something... Oh, God. I I almost knocked my glasses off my face. I'm just a fucking mess tonight.
The shiny glasses moment, but then just gets buffed.
Yeah, just completely whiffed. Also, I went back farther to the scene of when the samurai rush into the burning building and find the mom, sister, and Momo, and I'm realizing that Kiku's not there with them, but ends up in the future.
What the fuck?
So now I'm like, is Kiku the sister?
Huh.
But ends up aged up for some reason?
I'd have to go frame by frame, because I didn't pick up on that, because I could have sworn that I saw her. Maybe Kiku is the sister, but never was time traveled, but that's just her 20 years older.
I don't know.
I don't know. We'd have to go frame by frame.
I'm like trying to pass through some of these scenes and look with a more fine-tooth comb and see what I can find, if anything. But the mom and the sister are just like completely, not like blacked out, but their features are shaded over in it too, so that you don't get to see anything.
Yeah, because I could have sworn that I saw that she was teleported into the future.
There's somebody here who's also with them that has a hat on, and so it's obscuring their face. But that being said, this person looks like they have orange hair. I don't know if that's just bad coloring because there's fire all around them or what, but this person looks like they have red hair, which is not what Kiku has, unless Kiku has dyed her hair in the future at this point. But then, no, when they get teleported in the past, she's got blue hair, black hair, whatever. So I don't know. Now I'm just like running myself in circles. I'm going to stop talking about this now.
Before we confuse ourselves with fact and fiction.
Yeah, before I confuse myself and the audience, more importantly. I'm just rambling at this point. How do you think we proceed from here? What happens with Kaido now?
See, that's a good question, because I'm kind of blown away that Kaido's gotten here so quickly. 1. 2, he's here in the first place.
Yeah.
Similar to everyone else. So it's like, if they fight right this moment, that's going to go poorly regardless.
Yeah.
And fuck everything up. But that's also Luffy's MO, is fucking everything up.
Yeah. And Law fucking hates it.
Right? Like, Law will remember this. So, like, I don't know. Like, because, like, at first I thought this next arc was just going to be them going around collecting the 7 swordsmen. And I'm saying 7 swordsmen broadly just because, haha, funny.
Yeah, there's 9.
Right. Like, it was just going to be like an episodic, like, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure of just wandering through Wano, collecting all the, samurai. But now it's like, is this going to get fast-tracked in a weird way? Is there going to be some timey-wimey bullshit that happens? What the fuck is happening? So I genuinely don't know. I can't guess it. Because the smart thing, keyword, would be to run away and say, fuck that village. But we're also talking about Luffy.
Yeah.
And he gonna want to punch him in the schnoz.
Yeah. Luffy has learned about running when it's necessary, though. We did it on Whole Cake.
But he's also a moron.
Yeah, but he does tend to learn his lesson when it's given to him the hard way, so...
But he's also a moron.
I would give Luffy more credit now for something like this.
I absolutely refuse to give him credit. That is one thing I will never do.
We ran away on Whole Cake, and he watched his friends get bibbity-bopped on Sabaody 2 years ago, and he knows the value of running when you're outgunned. And they're very outgunned.
I don't know. He's still going to punch that dragon in the schnoz. He's going to punch the dragon in the schnoz. I have the gut feeling he's going to try, or at least he's going to, like, I don't know, have dialogue with Kaido and be like, hey, you, big dragon in the sky, fuck you, and then run away. And then somehow they're going to get away.
So you agree that they're going to run away?
At some point, but they're definitely going to be like, oi, Kaido, your mom's a slag. And then, like, I don't know, desync from the server.
Right, and then moon him.
Right? Like, I genuinely don't know. Like, I don't know how they get away from him. Especially because he's a giant flying fuck-off dragon.
Yeah.
Because, like, Big Mom, they had, plot to make it so that why she couldn't, catch up to him. This one, I don't know how.
Oh, I'm sure we can make a plot for this one, too.
Right? And that's where I'm like, I don't know what could possibly happen. There's something off-screen that's going to happen that in the next episodes that's going to justify them getting away. I can't predict it. It's not physically possible. Because it is information that I do not possess. And I never would have,
I think Shutenmaru will help them, even if he doesn't mean to.
Right.
He'll just be trying to escape on his own, like kind of fight Kaido or something. Jack looks more terrified than anyone else does.
I mean, I would too. It's a giant fucking dragon. And if dragons were hypothetically real, I'm pretty sure mammoths would be afraid of them. They would be a natural predator.
Just yeah.
It is what it is.
It's like his devil fruit reacting to the sight of a superior hunter or just a predator in general.
Right?
Just he feels it on an instinctual level. It's like, I need to go.
I'm in danger.
I'm in so much danger.
Also, still with the bowl cut, I still see Ralph. I see Ralph as Jack. Jack is just Ralph, but with the devil fruit.
Ralph?
From The Simpsons, the I'm in danger kid.
Oh, yeah. I didn't watch The Simpsons.
It's the same kid.
They're the same picture.
Now I feel like I have to draw that like I did with Crocodile, because I did Skinner as Crocodile, but Jack as Ralph.
Do it. You should totally do that.
Oh, that's going to take up so much time.
I am a little disappointed that we're not going to get more of this Jack versus Shutenmaru fight, because it was going pretty well. Like, I was having fun watching it.
It was fun, but I don't know. It just didn't blow me away like the other fights have been thus far in the arc,
Yeah. I mean, I think it was the last set of episodes. There was something in there that I was watching the fight animation happen and thinking to myself, oh my God, somebody poured some love into this one. We're eating.
Right? Like, the way that I like to describe it recently, I've noticed, is this is the budget-friendly fight versus the whole hog, we fight in anime, you know what I mean? Like, this is where the budget was saved. This is definitely one of those fights where it's like, it's good enough to pass, but not good in the sense of like, damn, I can't wait to see this in an AMV. You know what I mean?
They made it good enough and then used the rest of the budget for Kaido's transformation / arrival scene.
Exactly. Same with the Zoro fight. With the cat.
Yeah.
Just offhanded. Yes, I can see his fight. So dumb.
Yeah.
So dumb.
Basically only served the purpose to get Zoro lost.
Right? Imagine if he fought him with only the sword in his mouth. No hand swords.
That would have been funny.
Right? Yeah, that was weird.
Also, Baby Dog Storm and Cat Viper was adorable.
That was heckin' the cutest thing on the planet.
That was fucking cute as shit.
I'm mad that we didn't get to elaborate on that.
I know, dude.
But at the same time, I respect them for not, because, that would have been like another 4 episodes.
But they're so little.
I know, they were so little. I wanted to boop them on the snoot.
Yeah, man, I just wanted to pick them up and hug them.
Also, fuck those. If we had Valentine this week, that straight for those samurai that were beating them up.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
I know exactly who I'm adding to my FBI wanted list for.
Yeah, straight to jail.
No jury, no judge, just jail.
Guilty. No trial necessary. I think we got there. I think we're good on these episodes, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just sinking my teeth into that big, juicy lizard.
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 All right, cool. Then we move on to another segment of Gabe's Fun Facts.
Gabe's Fun Facts.
Woo!
Which I hear you guys missed out on last week.
I don't remember, because I, like Zoro, am a goldfish.
That's all right. I've got some more facts from Gabriel, and we're gonna go through these. Hello, this is Gabriel, coming at you live from a secret bunker. Apologies for not turning in a script last week. Turns out, escaping from a mental hospital takes more time than you'd think. It's all right. I'm glad you're out now, I guess. I hope you don't end up there again so you can keep making scripts for us. Fun facts. Because of this unfortunate mishap, this week's fun facts will include facts from last week's set as well. With that all out of the way, let's start with the fun facts for this week's set, because, well, there's not a lot. I can't go into detail for spoiler's sake, but to put it simply, going over fun facts for the majority of this week's content risks me repeating myself in the future. That said, there's still a couple of interesting bits to discuss. How about Kaido? specifically his newly revealed dragon form. As you'd expect from a notable villain such as him, there's a lot to say about him, and his devil fruit has no shortage of notes either, so I'll only mention a few for now. The appearance of Kaido's devil fruit is obviously inspired by real East Asian depictions of the Azure Dragon, a dragon god who, among 4 other beings, makes up the 4 guardians among the Chinese constellations, with the Azure Dragon specifically representing the cardinal direction of east in that set. The Azure Dragon also symbolizes the season of spring, the Easter season, and the element of wood, which is one of the 5 elements in Chinese philosophy. Interestingly though, despite his visual inspiration, Kaido's dragon form is actually slightly incongruous with common depictions of the Azure Dragon in Japan in one small aspect: his claws. Kaido's claws have 4 toes, while Japanese depictions of the Azure Dragon normally feature 3, with 4 toes usually being more common in Mongolia, Vietnam, and Korea. This might seem initially insignificant until you realize that the amount of toes on an Azure Dragon actually has historical significance in the dynasty of Imperial China. A dragon with 4 toes symbolized imperial aristocracy, i.e. princes, denoting imperial ranking just below the emperor himself, who is symbolized by a dragon with 5. So basically, if you want to be respected, have more toes. So if you ever want to garner more respect among your peers, Devin, just get a toe transplant.
I'm going to go to Chernobyl and kick the elephant foot. I'll get more toes that way, right?
Oh, yeah, you'll get more something, all right. Oh, jeez. All right. Kaido's devil fruit was actually foreshadowed in the story outside of the tattoos on his body. In the Punk Hazard arc, multiple people end up fighting Vegapunk's artificial dragons, among them Kinemon. While fighting one of these dragons, Kinemon expressed unusually deep resentment. When Brook noted this attitude towards the dragon by stating that Kinemon's hatred was, quote, reminiscent of someone trying to avenge their dead parents. Is that really what Brook said? Very specific, but good call, Brook. Kinemon replied, nothing less, obviously referring to Oden's death at the hand of Kaido. His devil fruit was similarly foreshadowed when Kanjuro drew Ryunosuke. Aw, my man Ryunosuke. Kanjuro's still a villain for this. Why I swear on me mom, he's drawing these poor animals like this.
He's on that list too, don't worry.
He's on the list. To assist in reaching Zou, which notably displeased Kinemon. Finally, for Kaido, Oda has stated that if Zoro were to have had any devil fruit, it would have been Kaido's, though not consumed by himself, but rather by one of his swords. Oh.
Funk freed the dragon sword.
Funk freed the dragon sword.
That would have been sick.
Oh, that would have been fire.
That would have been so much cooler.
I want dragon sword.
That is awesome.
That's badass. Could you imagine Zoro in Oni form, but one of his dragons is a sword dragon?
Okay, I'm going to paint a picture, right?
Mm-hmm.
We've seen Zoro with multiple arms, right? With different swords. But now imagine each of the arms is like fucking King Ghidorah dragon heads. Like, it's not actually dragons. They're swords, but everyone perceives them as dragons because they're a threat.
Yeah. Like the extra Oni heads that he gets. Just his bloodlust on display.
Yeah.
Manifests 3-headed dragon. Fuck, that goes so hard.
Right? Oh, Oda, you dropped the ball.
Oh, I want it.
I know the budget probably wouldn't have been able to survive that scene, though.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense for Zoro to want to do this all on his own merits, but Dragon Sword would be so sick.
Oh, that would be so cool.
All right, now for some manga to anime differences. The tiger with the sword, which Zoro chases after, is entirely made up by the anime. In the manga, Zoro simply vanishes from one panel to the next, with it never exactly being explained how he got separated, which implies that this absolute intellectual terrorist somehow got lost while taking a ride. Incredible stuff. That is incredible stuff. I wish we had that.
That I would have been okay with.
I don't want this tiger. I want Zoro blinking out of existence.
Zoro is the epitome of the kid on a leash at like a fucking like fair. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
He needs a leash. He's a runner.
Yeah, totally. 100,000%.
I kind of want to see those manga frames of like where it's just like, there he is.
And boop.
And he's gone.
It's the reverse of the octopus from the beginning of the arc,
Oh.
where the octopus just randomly shows up on the boat and nobody bats an eye. Incredible. I love it.
Right.
The reveal that Kinemon and Kanjuro always knew that Shutenmaru was Ashura is exclusive to the anime. This revelation never explicitly happens in the manga, though it can easily be inferred. And that's it for this week's set. So how about a couple for the last set? I promise, some of these are real good. I was initially going to have an entire segment on Tama's fruit, but I figure it's pretty self-explanatory in most aspects, so I will focus only on one single thing. Tama's fruit only works on animals. It does not work on humans. This rule is hard-coded and is only broken with gifters for one simple reason. Caesar sucks. Consuming a smile fruit only gives you a Zoandel fruit ability by technicality. What it actually does is combine the consumer's genetics with that of an animal, causing them to become part human, or whatever they were, and part animal. They cannot deactivate this transformation and are permanently transformed into this mutated form. Due to their part animal nature, Tama's millets work on them. So in conclusion, Tama's ability works on gifters because Caesar sucks. When in doubt, always remember, Caesar sucks.
True. I like him, but true.
That is pretty funny.
But this does kind of, answer the question that, so Momo and Kaido have their own devil fruit. Maybe, this does kind of cement down that they ate the same apple core.
Wait, why does it prove that Kaido has one?
And if these facts are facts, that Caesar doesn't actually make devil fruit. He just genetically alters people.
Oh. Yes.
So these guys are definitely devil fruit users.
Well, I was never really concerned about Momo. I was always pretty convinced that Momo had an actual devil fruit. It was really just about whether Kaido had a true devil fruit or not. So, yeah, it seems to reason that they both have it is lizard, right?
I have no idea.
Reptile, I think. Either way, they have the dragon model devil fruit, both of them, with some slight alteration for some reason, it seems.
I'm convinced that they just ate a piece of an apple. They didn't eat the whole apple.
Yeah, like Momonosuke put it down after taking a bite, like went outside to play, and then Kaido rolled up and went, ooh, snap.
Well, more likely the other way around. Kaido, nom nom. Then he's like, no, we need to save the other pieces. Keep them away from me because instinctually I will need to eat the rest of it because, you're kind of forced to eat the whole thing. I don't know. This theory is falling apart as I'm saying it, but shut up. It could be the case.
Yeah, I suppose we'll see. All right. Now, some minor facts for the last set that I felt were worth highlighting here. Speed's name derives its origin from the card game Speed, fitting in with the general playing card theme of other members of Kaido's crew. Do they have a playing card theme? Oh, yeah, I guess Hold'em.
Oh, yeah.
Hold'em, Jack, Blackjack.
Right.
Okay, yeah. Speed the card game. All right, fair play.
But what the fuck is Batman?
Well, he's talking, I think, Batman is Batman.
Batman, Gazelle. Are these different card games that I've just never heard of?
Yeah, you're just not cultured enough to know this.
I guess I don't know enough card game lore.
You never played Gazelle Man before?
I can't wait to see Magic the Gathering, the character. Or the crossover with Pokemans.
Yeah, where's Yugi? Just actual Yugimoto shows up in the show. It's like,
right.
It's like they're not even trying to be subtle about it.
And that's how you get your fucking Hawkins dual mode.
Yeah. Yeah. We already think he's got a Millennium Piece, so.
Millennium Sword.
Her favorite food, Speed that is, as revealed on her Fever card, are apples. Because of course. Tama's favorite foods, as revealed by her Fever card, are apples and Oshiruko. I don't know what that is. Do you know what oshiruko is?
I would imagine it's whatever food of the week that she was able to eat.
Oh, it's a dessert soup made of sweet red bean paste and rice flour dumplings.
So I was right. It was the food that she was fed.
It was pretty much exactly what she had in the small village beginning.
So the only other sort of food she's ever had, ever.
Basically, yeah. It's the apple and the two things we've seen her eat so far. Apples and red bean soup.
Not a big list.
No.
Can't really have a favorite when there's only 2 items in your food repertoire.
She's only ever eaten 2 things.
Well, 3 things. She's technically had rice.
Yes, but it's not her favorite. That just exists. She is also distinctly listed to not have a least favorite food. Deliberating this fact for longer than 5 seconds makes me sad, so I will stop right here. You too, Gabriel. I'm so glad we're out of the part of the story where Tama's being tortured all the time. Let my girl live.
Oh, that was good.
All right, finally, we're ending today's set on a big one, so get ready. Remember the scene in which Luffy and Co. returned to Okobore Town with the wagon of food? During this grand return, there's a compilation of various Okobore Town residents being miserable due to their circumstances. Among those, there's a very minor scene where a mother holds her child in her arms, crying, with the child's grandmother praying beside her before they're informed about Luffy's arrival. This scene is pretty innocuous in the anime, but actually holds a terrible secret. You see, this scene was actually heavily censored compared to the manga. In the manga, this scene consists of a single panel in which the same scenario is shown. However, in the manga, the mother is shown holding a knife over her child and a noose is hanging next to the grandmother. What the?
So they were just prepared to suicide pact it because life sucks.
They were gonna kill themselves. Holy shit. Oh, Devin, you got to go to the fun fact sheet. He put a picture of the manga panel here so that we know he's not lying. Holy shit.
Hold up.
That's crazy.
Oh, fuck. I love the little brackets. Love that, because that is definitely a vibe we're feeling.
Well, yeah. I mean, it also goes with what Gabe said next, which we did for him. At the risk of bringing the age rating of this podcast episode up, I won't further elaborate on what this may be implying about the family's plans. But let's just say it isn't pretty. Don't worry, Gabe, you didn't have to. We did that for you.
We did it.
Wow.
That's
dark. I didn't know Oda had that dog in him. I mean, I guess we've talked about things that are also dark, like human trafficking and such, but damn, and slavery, but basically flat out implying suicide, that's nuts. And that's about all for Fun Facts this week. I will see you all next week when... Oh no, they found me. I'll see you all next week. Have a nice day.
Aw.
Gabriel got found. I hope he makes it out.
If not, we could always break him out.
Well, he's on the run again, so we'll have to Ocean's 11 his ass out, I guess.
Yeah, but we got deadlines. Those are more important.
Well, I mean, I like Gabriel. I like his fun facts. I'm willing to spend some time getting him out of jail so that he can keep...
That's what I mean. Like, we don't have time to wait for him to wait out his sentence.
Yeah.
We got deadlines.
Yeah, we can't wait for him to break himself out of the mental asylum like last time. We missed a week. I'm not looking to repeat that. I need my fun facts. Thank you, Gabriel. These were delightful, as always. I loved it. I'm especially very astonished by the manga panel reveal for the woman and her child and grandma. That's crazy.
So I've been watching this anime. I cannot pronounce it for the life of me because it's like Gachia Kuta.
Sure.
I nickname it the Trash Man. Trash Man. Because synopsis, essentially, floating city, drops trash everywhere. Guy who lived on the floating city booted off, vengeance story.
Okay.
In the most recent episode, they had a very, very child-friendly way of explaining a very horrible thing. I don't know how to explain it. So, like, you think this is bad? Oh. For those who are also watching that show, it's the Mr. scene with Amo. And it is very dark. So this is not new to me, but also, ooh.
Mm-hmm.
No bueno.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you again, Gabriel, for your fun facts.
Next week is 913 to 916.
Yes, that is correct. Moving on to quotes. You got any quoties over there, buddy?
There's only one thing that stuck with me as like these episodes are going on, and it's Kinemon as he's telling the story. Every time he's like getting separated from like another character and he's like screaming, he's like, rise up! And it like bleeds out into him in the moment, like talking to Luffy, like still screaming it out, like he's acting it out, like the scenes of like everything from time travel. Those are my quotes. Where it's just that, right on, no!
We attempted to navigate our way to Zou, but without the necessary sailing skills, we were shipwrecked. Separated from Raizo, we had no choice but to carry on. I shall reunite with you in Zou! Raizo!
Yeah, he just screams everyone's name. It's so funny. They do it the first time, and it's just Nami looking at him like, what the fuck are you doing?
But then he just does it for every single one.
Yeah, then he just keeps repeating it for all of them. I'm like, all right, sure, fuck it. My man's getting into it. He's trying to win his Oscar.
He's doing his best.
He is. He's doing great.
Yourself?
Personally, I have, I think, 2 quotes. Let me pull up my notes again here because my phone closed. I have written down the quote from Oden's wife, the prophecy basically that are her last words, just because it's poetic and cool and all. We haven't at all really spoken about it.
You are the moon, unaware of the dawn. May your purpose be fulfilled, and cast 9 shadows on the night woven of 20 years, and you shall know the brilliance of the dawn.
These were alleged to be her last words.
I wonder if it's a haiku.
It's not.
Okay.
But also, the current shogun, Orochi, he has taken this as a curse in that 20 years from that moment, which is the present day, 9 ghost warriors are going to come and kill his ass, which both is and isn't true, depending on how you look at it. So there's that. I just figured it'd be worth mentioning explicitly here. 2 more quotes. Luffy gets the fuck out of Zoro when Kinemon is describing the part where all of the people that came here with him have some sort of job in helping out and like passing out those flyers and whatever. And he describes Usopp and Robin and Frankie's job. And then he goes, and Zoro's helping too. And Luffy's like, I bet Zoro's not helping at all. And then it flashes to Zoro like on a boat or whatever, which he clearly found in this boat village that's on the harbor there.
Based at the capital, both Sir Zorojuro and Sir Usohachi are aiding us.
Sorry to say, but I don't think Zoro's helping.
So stupid. What a fucking goon. And then I figure you probably would relate to Kaido over. He just says before he turns into his dragon form, he goes, living is such a pain in the ass.
Living is suffering. I'm so sick of it all.
Vibe.
And then he turns into a fucking dragon and goes to fuck shit up.
I wish I could do that. Like, I'm just picturing myself in the gas station, like, living is such a pain in the ass. And, like, a customer says something like, hey, can I get some Newports? And I just turn into a dragon and fuck off.
Yeah, and then you just leave. Somebody orders 30 games of Powerball and you just go, you know what? I've had enough.
My time is now.
Yeah, my time is now. But that's all the quotes I got. What about...
Aha! I got my hand on the button again.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
Stop it. Hey. Give me that. I'm going to break it.
Aww.
Yeah, that's right. Back off. All right. Who's your golden hand pick for the week, buddy?
Kaido. Lizard.
Why did I even ask?
I love me a villain. I love me a new villain dropped.
Yeah, I mean, he did do the cool dragon transformation thing.
And he actively, like, fucking gave me a left hook narratively.
I like both want to vote for Kaido and don't. It's just that there was almost no one else in these episodes that was that worth talking about.
Kaido. Lizard.
I have a strong feeling we're going to be going Kaido 2 weeks in a row, but that's fine. I'll go Kaido. We'll go Kaido this week.
Step on it or else.
Hey, Kaido. Lizard.
All right, here's the button.
Lizard. 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 Lizard.
All right, Lizard wins.
Woo. Are we going to type it in as lizard?
No. No. All right. Fan mail moving on to... We have an email here, and it goes like this. Hello, One Piece with a Lime crew. I finished your sad episodes tier list episode. I agree that Nami asking for help was not sad, but memorable, because it's a hype moment. That got me thinking, what are other One Piece moments or episodes that you hyped? That get us hyped, I think. Thank you for years of quality, mediocre, and puzzling content. You're all gems, even Devin.
Yay!
Then that email was given to us by community member Lemon. Thank you, Lemon, for the email. Other One Piece moments or episodes, I'm assuming Lemon means that get you hyped.
So the way I interpret it is basing it off of like that Nami comment. Like that's a moment where like you're supposed to feel like not despair, but you're supposed to be like, yes, we're going forward with the plot, right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know that it necessarily needs to be like the same vein, but it's just a moment or an action that somebody takes that gives you that like good skin crawly feeling where it hypes you up.
The problem is that I'm looking at this through rose-tinted glasses now because I don't specifically remember how I felt in that moment, but like my gut instinct is that moment where fucking Crocodile shoves the fucking hook through Luffy's chest. Right? Like, I have a vivid memory somewhat of having feelings that was the most hype fucking moment on the planet. But at the same time, it's been so long that I don't remember it, and I'd have to rewatch it to be like, yes, you know?
Sure.
But then there's also recency bias where it's like, I haven't really had any moments necessarily, except for right now with Kaido coming in and going, it's a big fucking dragon! You know? Like, oh my god, it's a dragon. I love me some kaijus.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know.
Hype moments. I think that one of the moments that I've remembered recently, thanks to the anniversary episode releasing someone recently, and also the movie that we did for Skypiea during our hiatus filler Yomi streak. For Skypiea, thinking about Luffy ringing the bell up in Skypiea and just Nolan and Calgara's relationship in general makes me pretty hype. The ringing of the bell and what it means in that moment that gets me hype. That gets me excited.
Yeah, I don't know. I just keep running into roadblocks with my head because it's like now I have to reprocess specific moments. You know what I mean? And we're talking about 900 something episodes of content I'm buffering through my head, and I'm just using this Google Spark notes that my fucking hard drives are backed up on, and they're failing.
Yeah. I'm thinking about some of the smaller moments too, like Fujitora doing planetary devastation for the first time.
True, that was hype.
And just thinking about how fucking absurd it is that he can just do that, but also how cool it is every single time I watch it.
But like Hiking Bear, does that count as a hype moment?
Sure. Yeah, that could count as a hype moment for you.
Because I feel like that's more memorable because it's just a core memory now.
I would say it leans more towards memorable than hype. Like I think of hype as something that's gonna make me jump out of my chair, just like go, woo! no, did that just happen? Type of deal. Like, maybe it doesn't need to be that crazy, but even just something that gets you really excited, you know?
Whitebeard doing the fucking tremors. That shit was hype.
Yeah. Yeah, watching him do that, like during the war.
Yeah, like when he grabs the air and just
rends it.
Oh,
yeah.
That shit was hype.
Yeah, see, that's a good example of a hype moment. That's good shit right there.
Then there's also Blackbeard eating the heart, but not eating it, we don't.
Yeah.
Whatever happened there.
Yeah.
You know?
Nothing's more hype than watching a Kainu put his fist through Ace.
Right?
I'm kidding.
And then reliving it 8 more times.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's my favorite. I love then reliving it 8 times during our filler stuff. I'm kidding, but only a little bit.
He's not kidding. I mean, there's also like, I'm trying to remember like specific moments that I thought were hype. Like
Gear 2?
I don't remember Gear 2 specifically.
Is when he's fighting Bluno from the bar.
Oh, I didn't really care for it.
Oh.
I was extra salty that arc. I remember that. That's what I do remember.
Not same. I like that arc a lot. And second gear being Luffy's first major upgrade and having it be still what I think is one of the cooler versions of his devil fruit. Just the idea that he pumps his muscles and coils them so much that he just gets super speed like that.
Oh, that part. Yeah. That one. I was thinking of third gear.
No, dude. I think third gear is honestly kind of like it makes sense with the power, but I don't think it's nearly as cool as second gear.
Agreed. No, I mixed them up. So I thought you were talking about...
No, see, that one I don't... Is the first time he does third gear when he punches Lucci?
No, but maybe? I just remember he was on a bridge. They were on the bridge, they were doing stuff, and he was chibi Luffy for like 10 minutes. I don't remember. Again, this is 700 episodes ago, I think, maybe.
I think it's against Lucci. I'm not like 100% on it. I'm like a solid 85%.
I remember he did it twice. He did it once against Lucci. Yes, that was the finishing blow. But there was a first time, because I think he was just punching through a door the first time.
You might be right about that. I think that's right.
Yeah, there was like some immovable door that he had to go through with insert other character.
Yeah.
Kobe-esque.
Either way, second gear, way more hype.
Agreed.
Breaking that out during Bluno from the bar because he can't catch up to him and he just beats the brakes off of him. Still love it.
Oh, Snake Man. That was hype.
Yeah, Snake Man's good too. I think I like the original Bounce Man reveal more than Snake Man, but Snake Man's good too.
Bounce Man was good, but Snake Man, that was cool. Ooh. Crab Guillotine. Hype.
True.
The epitome of hype.
Yeah. Give me that crab guillotine for sure.
Literally, we still talk about it to this day.
Yup.
I feel like that's the king of hype.
I need it.
Quite literally anything Zoro does.
Guitar riff.
Yeah, guitar riff. Guitar riff hype.
Insert guitar riff here. There's probably a bunch more that if I like really sat down and thought about them more, I'd probably come up with. But those are the ones that come to my mind immediately, and I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Thanks again for the email, Lemon. That was great. That was a great question. I love reminiscing on some of the old stuff and trying to remember what I remember about this show. That being said, we're gonna move on to the Garb Gab now.
Here you go.
Oh,
stick your hand in.
I've missed this. All right. I'm going to savor this. All right, I'm going in.
Lizard.
You hear that?
I do. I can't say I'm satisfied.
You thought that there was only one.
I don't know why I thought there was only one, but I've been proven not just wrong, but miserably wrong. This is a Garb Gab filled with lizard buttons, and I just want nothing to do with it. Look at this, into this maniacal fucking laugh. I hate you. I hate you. All right. The underside of this button says, "Who's that Pokemon?" And we're going to do Urashima, it says.
Press it.
Is it going to say Urashima or is it going to say lizard?
You'll have to find that out.
Gotcha.
Lizard.
Oh my god, it's fucking lizard. I hate you. I hate you.
Stay one step ahead of them, boys.
Who is that Pokemon? Urashima. I'm moving on. Give me this fucking bag. Better not have any goddamn more of these.
I've hidden them throughout the entire building.
I know. I feel like I'm going to fear for my life like I'm getting iced in college. Yeah, with the Smirnoff ices.
You're going to sit on a toilet seat? Lizard. You're going to shut the fridge? Lizard. You're going to everything.
I'm going to try and go to sleep at night. My head's going to hit the pillow. Lizard. Just going to live my life in fear. Okay, we're doing Urashima, the giant sumo wrestler guy.
So, like, I'm torn, right? Because he's thick. This boy thick.
Yeah.
And, like, instinctually, for some reason, my brain saw Mr. Mime, but that doesn't fit.
Yeah. Also, we've definitely used that on at least 2 different occasions for other people before.
But then, like, the other part of me is like, the other memorable part about him is literally the bull he's riding. So I was thinking of, like, the bovine. Well, I think it's literally called bovine. But that doesn't work either because that's not his identity. This is really tough because we don't know who he is, but he, like, in my mind, he seems kind of sluggish because he's depressed as fuck. So, like, part of me spiritually wants to say Snorlax.
I mean, he's big boy, but he's a little too mobile to be Snorlax.
Isn't there like a Machamp or something like that? Like he's like in like the next gen.
Machamp.
You know what I'm talking about? It's like the pre-evolution of Snorlax.
Munchlax.
That one.
Machamp. It's Machamp, but he loses the championship belt.
Yeah, he's a Machamp.
Machamp. It's just Machamp without the belt. Oh my god. Somebody Photoshop this, please. Make it into a Pokemon card. I want a custom Pokemon card that's just Machamp. It's the same exact looking thing, just without the belt.
And a sad face.
And maybe if we actually turn it into a Pokemon card, give him some dumb attack names or whatever.
Wearing like a wife beater or something because he's living the glory days.
Stained.
Yeah.
Got 10 HP. God, that's incredible.
One of the abilities is back in my day, I used to be able to.
I was a brown belt when I was your age. Oh my god.
But yeah, Munchlax are like, I just see that.
Similarly, based mostly off of visuals, the Pokemon that kind of came to my head initially was Smoochum, the pre-evolution to Jinx that came out in like Gen 4 or something.
I see it.
It was really just because pink and also kind of the hair, although in my head, before I re-looked up what Smoochum looked like, Smoochum had a hairstyle that was a little bit closer to what Urashima has. That which is just not the case, but I'm doubling down on it anyway.
I take this. Just put a katana in his hands or their hand.
He doesn't use a sword.
What? Wait, are we not? Oh, we're talking about the sumo.
Yeah. What do you mean? Who are you talking about?
Well, it still works. They're both big and thick.
Did you think we're talking about Hawkins?
No, Shuten Maru.
Oh, no.
You could see where I got confused.
I initially passed over the part where you were like, he rides a bull, and I was like, do I just now remember Urashima riding a bull? I don't know. That makes more sense. Makes more sense.
Oh, yeah. So going back, then if we're talking about that one, then yeah, for sure. Damn sure. That is definitely Snorlax. Double down, triple down, Snorlax.
There's got to be. Is there not like a wrestling type Pokemon? I mean, I know there's outside of Machamp and that line, Machamp, Machoke, Machamp. Like they don't fit. They're too muscular. But I guess
the problem is that there's a lot of punching. There's not a lot of like sumo that I could think of off the top of my head.
Yeah,
I don't know, Mankey.
Actually, I would. Yeah, you upgrade that to Primeape, and that's actually not the worst call out.
Yeah.
Just bigger Mankey, more muscular Mankey. That's not terrible. It's big and angry like Urashima too.
Oh, there's also what's the Pokemon's name? Literally designed like a sumo wrestler.
How Lucha?
No. It's from Pokemon Black 2. It's a starter.
Oh, you're talking about Incineroar.
No.
What type were they?
Well, they're always the same type. It's grass, fire, and water.
No shit. I'm talking about the one that you're trying to look up.
He's a pig. He's a fire type. Tepig evolves into Pignite, who then evolves into
Embor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I gotta see it.
Very sumo-esque.
Yeah, big boy.
Thick pig.
Yeah, I kind of see it.
Also, speaking of a lot of Pokemon, I tried on my own a Nuzlocke.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I got wrecked. Immediately died.
Yeah, those are hard. I've never tried one myself.
I also played with loosey-goosey rules.
Uh-huh.
And I got fucking wrecked. That shit's hard.
Yeah. It's not for the faint of heart. All right, Devin. I think we've about reached the end of our show here, so why don't you go ahead and do the thing?
Lizard.
No, the other thing.
Oh.
The one that doesn't drive me crazy.
If you wish to support the show, consider signing up for our membership at pandasettings.com, where you'll get extra content like in-person recordings and vlogs. There's also a merch store where you can buy a little something for you or a loved one. Please, the hamsters will eat us if they don't get fed. Also, send us emails at pandasettings@gmail.com. We also have a Discord.
That's true.
We do stuff there. Sometimes. Some of us do stuff there frequently. I'm there at night. I look in. I stare. I stare.
That's it. You just stare.
I look at you. Look into your soul.
It's kind of hot.
How was my digestive tract last week? You notice anything in there while you were there?
Yeah. I mean, I still haven't seen Justin around, so I'm kind of worried.
He got out. Don't worry.
Well, I guess that's true. He was on last week's recording. I just happened to not be there, so.
Yeah, you took a little bit longer to process through because you were second.
Yeah. I didn't get like a great look, but there was definitely a lot of cheese, like a large amount of undigested cheese, and I'm not really sure what that's about.
I mean, it's cheese.
It's cheese, but like I'm worried that it wasn't digested. Like I could see the crust of the pizza digested and all of the tomato sauce nowhere to be found, just mixed in perfectly with the stomach acid, but like just like straight blocks of cheese. In fact, the cheese was reforming into blocks from its melted state. Like it was solidifying, like it was curdling almost in your stomach acid. So I don't know what that's about, but I guess I hope that you don't have lactose intolerance, because otherwise it's going to come back with a vengeance.
I mean, even if I did, I'd probably still just eat it anyways.
Just like regurgitate it and then eat it again?
Yeah.
Like you're a bird or something?
Yeah, like a cow, you know?
Yeah.
It's cheese. Shit's always good. Except for when it's blue.
Yeah, not a fan of blue cheese.
Get that shit out of here. That's mold.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Get away from the bag.
Now.
Nope. Stop it. God. Give me that fucking. God damn it. I lost my grip. Why are you so good at that? Why does it only matter to you when it's something that's going to annoy the shit out of me?
This is the way.
Lizard.
This is my life.
Lizard.
Just consumed by lizard.
Lizard.
Goodbye, everyone.
Lizard.
We can get your lizard one too.
No, we can't.
He doesn't know I already did it.
God damn it, he's right. Well, if you don't see me next week, everyone, it's because I lizarded myself.
Bye.
Lizard.
Goodbye.
Lizard.